welcome to the latest major update for Battlefront Plus. Version 5 befittingly introduces 5 exciting new heroes and reworks installation to be easier than ever, so today we're going to start off with that. Going forward, Battlefront Plus will be packed into a collection, a new feature recently added to Frosty Mod Manager. This essentially means that Battlefront Plus has been combined into one mod, making it far easier for users to install, manage, and update. This change will be reflected in the list of required mods for Battlefront Plus servers as well, displaying simply Battlefront Plus. For those who wish to play with a more customizable assortment of gameplay mods, it will be as simple as clicking the drop-down menu on the collection and individually applying them to your liking. Now with that out of the way, let's get into the new content. Cal Kestis emerges from hiding to openly oppose the Empire's rule. Charging into battle with his reforged lightsaber, Cal is able to swap between single-bladed and double-bladed attack forms at any time, while freezing enemies with his Force Stasis ability. Although his natural health regeneration is severely limited, he can quickly restore himself with his stim canisters. He additionally has a unique passive ability that improves his cooldown times when dealing damage to enemies, an effect that is further enhanced when defeating them. Tracking down the Padawan survivor is the second sister. Like Cal, she can swap between single-bladed and double-bladed attacks anytime she chooses. Her Force Drain enables her to sap the life force from victims standing before her to replenish her own health, pairing all with her Cunning Slash, which can swiftly close the distance and create an opening. Shriv Surgav joins the fight for the galaxy's freedom, standing with both the Rebellion and the Resistance. Befitting of his snarky personality, Shriv's abilities focus on harassing the enemy. With his remote sabotage, he equips a pair of macro binoculars that can disrupt enemy blasters. His Bacta cocktail can restore and boost health of nearby allies while briefly blocking that of enemies. Once he's close to distance, he can deal devastating damage and knock enemies to the ground with a blast from his repulsor cannon. Gideon Hask serves the Empire and its successor, the First Order, with infinite loyalty. Routing traitors to his cause, enemies standing before him will be revealed to his team and have their healing blocked. Taking the lead with his blast cannon ability, he grants damage resistance and disruption immunity to nearby allies. Finally, his Inferno Blast will charge up a powerful shot that ignites the point of impact, leaving behind a deadly flame. Captain Karl is one of the First Order's most highly regarded troopers. His abilities, Finalizer, Steadfast, and Absolution, will boost certain combat elements, damage, defense, and mobility, at the cost of the others. Mastering him will require careful timing of these abilities, as they can't be combined nor manually deactivated, and will take time to recharge. Command posts on Kamino and Jakku and Supremacy have been significantly revamped. Kamino shifts the fighting away from faction spawns and sees more dynamic combat across the platforms and bridges along the middle of the map. Jakku has been almost entirely overhauled to place the battle in the open section of the wreckage. Players will have to maneuver sand dunes and debris as they battle for the Graveyard of Giants. That's all we have to talk about for now. 5 new heroes, new objectives in Supremacy, and collections. As is typical with these updates, there are also a slew of changes made for balance, bug fixes, and quality of life improvements, but those are almost always too plentiful to keep track of. As usual, be keeping an eye on feedback and in-game statistics when making considerations for other such changes. Battlefront Plus version 5 releases on the 3rd of June, so we hope to see you on Kyber servers then. Remember to check out our official Discord and Engineering to track our progress as well as engage with us and the community. One last thing before we go. We've created a survey for garnering feedback on Battlefront Plus's current characters as of version 4, as well as gauging interest in upcoming and potential content. So if you want to contribute to the project, please check out the link to that in the description.
Are y'all dueling?
Yeah, we're doing
Okay.
Not a